famous Hercules. Hercules. Despacito, 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 despacito. Hercules at the center there, the monument, Hercules between the lions. So have a look down there. There's the town hall square, with the town hall building right at the bottom of the square. That's the town hall building right at the bottom of the square. On a major square here in town, the town hall square. The way to come over from the court to the town. We used to have the walls all over here, along where the garden is nowadays. Along, there's this big difference. You can imagine all the strength of the tide. Pushing from the ocean up to the river. Flies around. So they used to be covering the glass with a dish made, and a few of the trees around October, November is where they blossom. Just few of them. Plenty UK, US, country, an individual town, they worldwide speaking or worldwide. You need to finish where the battle.
I'm famous.
These are very famous people who sign pictures along the... Watch your step.
Tenés to be city to produce our wine at the end of la frontera, our city, up there. So this winery is called la de Alto Viga de la Concha in English.
Big one.
So this winery is called Bodega Los Sazón. They are more than 300 years old. They are not made of American oak, they are made of another material, of wild sherry wood. They are only as decoration. We don't clean and don't repair, only as decoration. Why they replace it? But the last cans, the name of the other Judas, of the good Judas Estadios. And these cans are full with a very old sherry wine called Apos. Instead of personality of Turkish, he started to buy many vineyards, and nowadays this wine belongs to the winery. Here on the wall you can see we have sometimes it's happened that the ladder is broken, and then we have another ladder to replace it. Sometimes they have the plates. This is wine, the moisture is between 10 until 11% alcohol. In case we want to age fino, the wine will be 45.
6 months of winter, 6 months of summer.
Yeah.
No spring, no fall.
No.
Why is that? Because when this salty water reaches a very high percentage of salt, very
Okay, especially in the 1500s, it was very fashion to have your house covered with the glazed tiles. Then it was also like, a social status symbol. If you had your house covered with glazed tiles, it meant that you were rich, that you were an important person. And then, of course, it was also very nice to protect the houses from the humidity coming from the Atlantic. Side, on the other riverbank, you have another monument that reminds us another country, and that is Brazil, with Christ the Redeemer that you can find in Rio de Janeiro. We also started, a big commerce with all the spices, the silk, porcelain, gold, ivory, chocolate, coffee, then of course also the slaves. So it was a very important era for the Portuguese. That's why we call it the golden era. We have the Champalimaud Foundation. It is a research center for the unknown diseases, especially for cancer. And then there's another fortress in the middle of the water. That over there, it was built, according to the experts, in the exact place, Jerome. The first part is where we can find nowadays the Maritime and the Archaeological Museum. And then where you have all those flags, it's the entrance to the Church of St. Jerome, also known as the Church of Our Lady of Bethlehem, Santa Maria de Belém in Portuguese. So we're going to make we are going uphill, and we are in between all these jacaranda trees. You can find them to your left or right hand side. And within a few, the late 1700s, with the late Baroque style and the beginning of neoclassical style. So to the left hand side we have the Basilica, also the tram 28, and then to the right hand side we have the garden with the same name, the Star Garden, already from the beginning of the 1800s. So they are still studying this theory, but they are studying it since 1992. But it's just a theory. The roundabout of the Marquis of Pombal is overlooking the Liberty Avenue, and in fact now we are doing this avenue. It's the main avenue of Lisbon, taking us to the Rocio Square, so to the heart of Lisbon. It offers the old Theatre Eden to the right hand side. Nowadays it's in a hotel. And in front of us we have the first 5-star hotel of Lisbon, the Avenida Palace. We have this monument dedicated to Peter IV. Peter IV was a Portuguese king in the 19th century. It was also the one who gave independence to Brazil. It used to be the place where you could find all the horses. Nowadays it's like a central square, and Rocio for us right now means Central Square. So we're going to do the down. last few days we are making like this celebration to the Marines, and so today it's the last day of this. So everything wanted to be also about the Portuguese discoveries, the golden image to the women of Lisbon. Okay, it was inaugurated in 1999. Very hard to understand. You have to, to bring to your imagination all these small industries. So when they decided to organize this exposition, they started to, demolish all those old buildings to build all those pavilions for the exhibition, and then after the exhibition to create another area. So it's the northern part of Lisbon.
Also jetzt mir halt nur angemacht und so und denken, naja, dann würde diese Tür, der das doch echt zum Haupt irgendwo auf so eine kleine Bank setzen können, dann wegfliegen.
Olha, mas eu quero comprar
Weil du guckst, also jetzt mir halt nur angemacht und so und denken, naja, dann würde Weil du guckst, also jetzt mir halt nur angemacht und so und denken, naja, dann würde Weil du guckst, also jetzt mir halt nur angemacht und so und denken, naja. Weil du guckst, also jetzt mir halt nur angemacht und so und denken, naja, dann würde Weil du guckst, also jetzt mir halt nur angemacht und so und denken, naja, dann würde
So look here to the right hand, and there you have. And to the right hand side, we have the Vasco da Gama shopping center. Okay, then I will point out where you can find the stairs and the lifts to go to the upper floor. So our driver Ricardo is going to stop over here. This is the main entrance to the Vasco da Gama shopping center, and we're going to stay here for an hour. Okay.
Something because they're not lost yet.